How many times have you caught yourself thinking, if I just saw movement, then I would know it's working. Then I would believe. Besties, that's the exact thing keeping you from getting what you want. So in today's video, I'm going to help you stop relying on the 3D for confirmation, and you're gonna start trusting yourself instead. Hey y'all, I'm Tarah, your manifesting bestie, and welcome to the only manifestation community that you need. This is exactly where you come to trade your doubts for your desires, and we watch the magic unfold. This specific video is for my overthinkers, the ones constantly refreshing the 3D, checking for that proof, like literally every 5 minutes. So if that's you, take a deep breath. You're not broken. You just need some thought awareness and a little bit of a mindset tweak. This next part I'm going to be talking about is basically why you don't need signs or movement to tell you that it's working. Here's the real truth, and this might be a little hard to wrap your mindset around, but here are the words that are coming out of my mouth. The only confirmation that you actually need is the fact that you've already decided that it's yours, period. You affirm, you persist, that's it. The moment that you go out and you start searching for signs in the 3D, like, oh, a bird flew over, or oh, I saw a feather, or oh, it's a cardinal coming to talk to me, or oh, in my tarot reading, she said this. When you start searching for stuff like that, you are basically telling yourself, I don't see it yet. It's not here. Where is it at? When is it coming? Or it's coming, it's close, it's working, it's trying to come. You're basically saying that you don't have it. And I get it, because we all crave that dopamine hit of validation, but all of those signs don't mean that your desire is closer. It just means that you have manifested a sign. That is why I am not a big fan of looking and searching for signs. What happens then? You get one tiny sign, and then your hopes skyrocket, and then when you don't see anything happening right away, you literally spiral back down, and we like start over in this little triangle. It's genuinely not that your manifestation is not working, because it is. It's seriously that your focus is split between the old story and the new story that you're trying to tell yourself. And you're like stuck in limbo between the two of them. So from now on, your job is to not look for movement. It's to decide that the movement has already happened and you have your desire. This is really important because if you go watch my previous video, it has to do with the holiday manifestation challenge. Besties, lock in. If you have not yet seen that video, go back and check it out. I'll link it up here. This video and the next one that I'm filming is going to go hand in hand. So all three of these are going to go together. So make sure you stick around and watch all the videos, because then you'll see how it all makes sense. Next part I want to talk about is the 3D is delayed, stop checking it. Everything that you are experiencing right now in your 3D, everything that you are currently seeing is a reflection of your old thoughts, your old beliefs. Okay, let me say that again. Everything that you are seeing right now in your 3D and everything that you are experiencing, that is literally just a reflection of all of your old collective thoughts and your belief system. It's literally a delayed mirror. So when you're looking around right now and you're thinking to yourself, well, nothing's changing. I'm putting in this work, but nothing's changing. You're only looking at the old version of your reality. That's it. Okay, let's say that you're affirming for an SP for like a week, and then suddenly they like post a story with someone else. This is where most people would like cue panic, okay? Because it's been a week that you're affirming for them, and then you see them post something with someone else, and then you start freaking out. Listen so carefully, okay? That is only an echo of all of those old beliefs still playing out. That is not a sign that it's not working. Your job is to continue to persist, okay? Same thing with money. You start affirming, I'm financially free, money loves me, I'm abundant, I'm a millionaire, whatever it is, and then you get a bill in the mail. And then you like literally start freaking out and you're like, why isn't this working? Don't I have my money? Why am I not a millionaire? Why am I still getting bills? And you start panicking. Guys, that is just the old 3D having to catch up. It has to catch up with the new story. The new story that you are telling yourself, the 3D has to catch up. You're not digging that seed up every day to see if it's growing. So stop doing that with your desires. You do not need outside validation. You validate you. This goes for everything. We don't need anyone else to tell us that we're doing a good job. Yes, it feels good, but we don't need it because we have the power. We are the power. We are the key. When you're looking for movement to see, oh, it's coming, that's literally just like a comforting, it's like a comforting validation. Like you're really just looking for comfort. It's like a quick hit of saying like, okay, I'm doing the right thing. That's all that the movement is that you're searching for. You just want that comfort to know that you're on the right path, but you need to trust you. The more that you rely on that comfort of searching for this movement, the more you are telling yourself that you don't trust yourself, which is not the direction that we want to go in. You do not need signs. You do not need movement. You don't need that text or a dollar bill with some angel numbers on it. You need self-trust. So the next time that you catch yourself checking or overanalyzing, refreshing the screen, I want you to pause and tell yourself, I don't need the proof. I am proof. My thoughts are proof. I'm changing every negative thought into a positive one that aligns with my desire. That's all that I need. And if you really are someone who needs the reassurance, that's me. So this is coming from personal experience. Give it to yourself. Say it out loud. I have manifested everything that I have. I've seen this work. I know exactly what I'm doing because you do. You've manifested so many, even like tiny, minute things that you don't even realize it. Song playing on the radio, seeing a yellow car on the road, the person that you randomly thought of who then ended up coming and texting you later. Besties, you have been doing this your entire life, okay? So you need to trust you. So now you might be thinking, well, what am I supposed to do instead of looking for movement? I am so glad that you asked. Here's going to be your replacement habit. When you find yourself and you're like, looking for signs, you're looking for that movement, I want you to do this instead. Every time that you are starting to check for movement to see if your desire is coming yet, I want you to start immediately, go immediately into your affirmations and just start reaffirming. Redirect those thoughts. Give yourself that reassurance. So if you're like, I just feel like I'm missing something, I feel like I'm not doing this right, I need you to stop, and instead I want you to say, no, I am doing this right. I manifest everything I want. I manifest perfectly. I know exactly what I'm doing. If you find yourself thinking, what if nothing's happening? What if this is just a waste? What if it doesn't work for me? Stop, and we're gonna flip it. Everything is shifting behind the scenes. My 3D is just catching up. Everything is shifting behind the scenes. My 3D is just catching up. Everything is just shifting behind the scenes. My 3D is just catching up. And remember, movement does not always look like what you would expect. Sometimes it's invisible, sometimes it's a really super small nudge, and sometimes it almost comes at you like a smack in the face, like it's so obvious. And honestly, sometimes the 3D could look worse right before and then it gets better. It just depends. But your job is to remain aware and keep flipping those thoughts and affirm. Affirm for your desire, because none of that means that it's not working. It literally means that you are in the middle of the shift and your job is to keep persisting. You are the power source, not the 3D, not the universe, not the signs. It's you. When you look for proof, you are handing that power over to something completely out of your control, outside of you. Why would you do that? When you know that you can control it, you've already created everything that you are seeing right now. So why would you continue to hand over your power outside of your control and just let things happen? You wouldn't. That's not smart. So do your job and persist to get your shit. Power does not belong outside of you. It doesn't belong with anyone else. Not the SP you're chasing, not the money that you're chasing, not the house that you want, none of it. Stop giving your power away because you are the operant power. You get to decide what means that it's actually working. If you say it's done because I decided it, then boom, it's done. You have to stop waiting for confirmation in a reality that you're literally changing. You are not waiting on movement. The 3D is waiting on you to tell it what to do. That, my friends, is a lot of power. And that feels so good that we have been given these God-given abilities to get to exercise in this lifetime. That is incredible, and what a privilege that is. You've got to learn to step into your power. So tell me, what is the one thing that you've been waiting to see movement on? And let me know what you plan on doing differently. Comment below and declare that that thing is already done and that your desire is yours. And remember that you don't need the 3D to prove your power. It's your power. You already have it. Besties, that is all that I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to keep trading your doubts for your desires. And remember that your magic is only a mindset away, bestie. If you feel like this video has helped you shift your mindset, Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And besties, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!